this man would have been wearing the type of footwear that we were looking for. We have somebody out there. Is he still around town, or who is he? Is he going to hit again? This case is everything. Sex, betrayal, and an evil clown. This guy was hot in
An evil clown.
Magazine investigates 2-hour season premiere Monday, October 28th at 9 on ID. Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger this Halloween. Call the BFI. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
See you later, Mr. Lee.
Hi, Zoe.
How can I help you today?
Do you know if there's a less expensive option for my new Medicare prescription?
Medicare? Really? I might have to see some ID, Mr. Lee. Here, let me check on that for you. Okay, so I'll give your doctor's office a call.
This is not just help with a Medicare prescription. Thank you, Zoe.
Anytime. Bye.
This is the human kind of help. Walgreens.
My name is Braden. I was 5 years old when I came to St. Jude. I'll try to shorten down the story. So, I've been having these headaches that wouldn't go away. My mom, she was just crying. But they said your son has brain cancer.
Linda. Asking Linda if you can stay home
Worst
from
fear
school
coming to
tomorrow.
life.
Just is in the background saying, why are you asking her? You could ask me. And he goes, oh, I'm just gonna call Mark and ask Mark if she's your boss. And hung up on Linda.
What? Families never receive from St. Jude for treatment, travel, housing, and food, so they can focus on helping their child live. What they have done for me, my son, my family. Life is a gift, especially for a child battling cancer. Call or go online and help save the lives of children like Braden.
Now, I'm 11 years old. We were actually doing the checkup for my brain, and they saw something in my throat.
Well, I gotta get my fucking
The
TV back.
thyroid
That's
cancer.
it.
It was heartbreaking to find
65
out
inch.
that he has
I
cancer
don't get it
again.
back, they're gonna break it.
We have behind us.
Sitting in the corner, I'm gonna go to work with the police.
You can make a difference. Join with your credit or debit card for only
Even if I bought it all on one remote.
St. Jude t-shirt. Without St. Jude or its donors, we would have been in a bad place.
These kids, they've done nothing wrong in the world. Finding a cure for childhood cancer, it means everything.
My weed's a year old.
St. Jude gives
know.
kids with
Crazy.
cancer a chance.
Makes it even better.
What is when the number comes out tonight, one time's better than no time. Yeah. Even in the order, I
They're
thought
still great, Grandpa.
Dude.
Told you.
As a Prince George's County police officer under Angela Also Brooks, here's what you should know. Also Brooks wanted to remove security from our schools and cut police funding. She removed violent criminals and drug dealers. Murders have doubled, carjackings are up 500%. She would abolish cash bail, letting more violent criminals go free. Larry Hogan, he has and that's why Maryland police have mandated him.
Join our team by donating today.
I'm Larry Hogan, and I approve this message.
Your business needs a network you can count on, even during the unexpected.
Power's down. Power's down.
Comcast Business has you covered with Wi-Fi backup to help keep you up and running.
Wi-Fi's up. Let's power on. Let's power on. Let's power on.
It's from the company with 99.9% network reliability.
Let's power on.
Power on with the leader in connectivity.
Stay connected with Comcast Business Internet and Wi-Fi backup, or get started for $59.99 a month. Plus, ask getting up to a $500 prepaid card. Call today.
They found a male in the driver's seat.
This guy is an absolute monster.
Recognized relationship goes back at least 30 years. I first met him as
as a reporter, I was at an accident scene that Rick was handling, and he didn't like the idea that I was too close to whatever they were trying to do, and he physically grabbed me and pulled me across the road to get me away from this scene. That's how our great friendship started. I don't know what drives him, but he was a very good, detailed, efficient, hard-working investigator. Straightforward, freaking by the book. The phone rang. It was my very good law enforcement contact saying something's going down at the beach. I was the very first reporter on the scene, and I definitely knew in short time that it was full. It wasn't someone just shooting someone. Murders are murders and they're all horrible, but this thing was similar to slaughter.
Took the whole seat.
No, it's got to be worth it.
Investigators at this time are canvassing the area, looking for evidence. There are also anyone that's coming and going from the condo area. They were being interviewed. And there was other assaults. One in particular that was a few weeks earlier in the early morning hours after the bars closing. There was a female walking in the alley, and she was approached by a male subject and was beat up pretty bad. A lot of facial injuries to the point where if you knew her, you probably wouldn't even recognized her because it was pretty bad. And we had no suspects on that one, so we were concerned. We have a suspect that went from severely beating a girl to murder.
When those assaults started happening, the girls were paying more attention to the things around them. But then when Kaylee was murdered, everything escalated quickly. Pepper spray, and I didn't go anywhere alone.
Oh,
It was
snap.
terrifying.
At that time, I was a radio host on WTCM radio doing 6 to midnight, spinning all your country favorites. The beach condominiums has been a reputable place for people to stay. There's been no trouble in any of these motels for years. This area depends on the tourism industry. Something like this heinous of a murder doesn't fare too well amongst the natives and the tourists who are coming to our area to have a good time. It was almost like people were whispering to themselves. It was this dark, looming cloud over the community, and people are very wary, very suspicious of their own and others. We had no idea. Was it one of us or somebody from the outside coming in? I was sent to a community college where Kaylee had lived in a dorm and she was a student to talk to dorm members and check out the dorm there. We made contact with her suite mate and she told about how Kaylee had left the day before to go work her 5 to 8 shift at the beach condo, and she went on to say that Kaylee had just recently broken up with Dylan, her boyfriend from her hometown. We learned from the interviews with the friends and co-workers that Dylan had sent Kaylee Valentine's card that he was still trying to reunite the relationship with Kaylee.
She met Dylan through school. He was that, all-American jockey guy. He wanted to go out and party and drink. She was not in that place. So he often, when they would break up, would be the one who would be, let's get back together, let's get back together, let's get back together. And she wasn't willing to put up with that. Kaylee and Dylan had broke up around Christmas time, December-ish. They went and saw Titanic because it had come out in the movie theaters. And was shortly after that he called her up and told her that she was the worst girlfriend he had ever had.
The hell?
Pathologist said Miss Bruce had suffered 19 lacerations that extended to the bone, multiple skull fractures, severe neck injuries consistent with strangulation, severe blunt force injuries to the torso, chest, abdomen, and pelvis, and extensive internal bleeding. Furthermore, the blood in her breast had been smeared as if someone had stroked her breast.
The hell?
These injuries tell me that if he tried to hit on her, she put him down, and it just triggered him.
Triggered him.
We could teach her a lesson.
The fuck?
We located the ex-boyfriend, Dylan, back in his dad's business. He was just finishing
The
up
Oh,
story,
food, and he
Jay.
interviewed him.
All about Jay right
He had
here.
learned about Kaylee's
Triggered him and he
he was
snapped.
surprised that we showed up. Dylan mentioned that he
Secretly,
was still
this
trying
is
to
you?
rekindle the relationship with Kaylee.
And you're undercover right now, hiding out?
Before she was killed, he did have a phone conversation with her.
Oh, spooky, huh?
Are because of domestic, and being that he is the ex-boyfriend.
Jay's
at
the
this point,
crazy
he's a
on this
strong,
one.
person of interest in this case. He stated that the night that Kaylee was killed, that he
There
was
you
with
go.
his parents. It's hard to believe when someone uses their
There you
parents
go,
as an
crazy.
alibi. We said we'd be getting back with him later as we gather more information.
The most evil men and women in history. That's a joke.
You trying to say something?
Yep.
That weekend in February, it was Valentine's
What type
Day.
of book is it?
My initial thought when I heard about
I don't
the
know.
incident on February 16th was that I needed to get out of there. But when I
It's a
called
horror
my
book or
husband
something.
and told him what happened, his immediate thought was, no, you're in the safest place.
It's not bad. It's old weed though.
More police there than you would anywhere else in Traverse City.
Look how it
So I said,
check it out in here.
I was scared.
Look how much is in here, and look at it in the light.
Was it a wow?
I'm trying to pass
Or
it.
was it somebody that really did know him? Is it local or transit? that
Still a
was-
good amount.
This condo.
There wasn't
Your
someone
mind
with a cell phone
can
25
erase
years.
pretty easily.
Yeah. Not bad.
That's good.
How much you think is in there?
Tastes better than for the other hundred.
I don't know, I
Yeah.
would have picked her in particular.
Better than
I
having
think it
nothing.
was just, she was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Rainy
Just like the
day.
other girl in Traverse City.
Yeah.
I
The
just
longer
don't
we
think
save it, the better it will be.
If you don't get caught. Somebody like that, you never know. They might go on a killing spree and just took people out across the country. Who knows?
What the fuck?
It's gruesome.
That was his first guess? What the fuck?
Animalistic.
They were getting evidence, they were getting tips. They were constantly moving in one direction or another, taking a look at potential suspects, dismissing them after alibis came up. However, there was a lot of things riding on finding the boots and the prints at the scene.
We've been told that there was an elevator repairman identified as Sid Black that we were able to track down Sid at the elevator company. His alibi was that he had left on the 13th, 3 days before Kaylee's murder. That he and the family and wife went downstate, and that they did not return back until the night of Kaylee's murder, about 11:30 p.m. He was wearing work boots, and then we realized that the boot pattern that he had did not match shoe prints that we had found at the crime scene. He's still a person of interest because of the inappropriate behavior at the condos, but we still had to interview others.
I know there was a lot of pressure on the police to answer to the community who did this, why, and get this off the streets. It freaked people out. There's somebody out there walking around free that has brutally murdered someone.
out here telling people how they can save money with Experian. You know myself who has a lot of subscriptions. I have a lot. Too many, I'd say. You can see your subscriptions all in one place and cancel the ones you don't like. Dude, that's so easy.
What freaking time is it anyway?
We're all creatures of habit.
Oh.
We've always had our bran flakes with plump, juicy raisins, and we probably all roasting.
We're getting there. We have to wait till 9. Yeah.
At Chomps, we believe every bite you take should be bursting with bold flavor. And be a good source of protein, grass-fed and
Getting there
grass-finished
though, it's
meat
almost
sticks,
9.
zero sugar, and up to 12 grams of protein.
That's when the show starts.
Chomps, take bigger bites. Learn more at chomps.com. What you doing? Spray a car Carvana. Are you about to qualify the say what? I can customize my clothes. Say what?
I guess when I thought I fell asleep today, I didn't. Because I had my watch on.
I need to buy a car with Carvana today.
Must have been watching TV when my eyes closed. Yeah. I told my room apart looking for that fucking weekend because it's pissing me off. You know, he was sitting in the fucking solo and that's been on my mind lately. Let's get that. We can go fucking one night go set it up in the woods or walk there in the day, fucking deep in the woods and set it up.
We're just gonna have to buy a new one.
No, it's here.
Not here.
Yeah. You can walk away. If Jake can buy pills, I can't afford it right now. If he wants to buy pills, we'll say he'll sell up to $70.
Subtle
Fucking,
curated upgrades.
I'm sure he paid more than that.
Elevated design.
Yeah.
For thoughtful living.
You need to get the memory card with it. That costs $20.
When viruses and bacteria are outside, on them inside, parents know it's time to go into.
You're interested in it when you have the money alone.
Protect.
Tuesday. I'll buy it.
For your cleaning routine, adding Lysol disinfectant
Then we can
spray
put
is
it out in
3
the
times
forest.
more effective at stopping the spread of germs.
Like
And for
the
your
forest
laundry,
away from the house.
adding Lysol laundry sanitizer
And he can
kills
sit right here and
99.9%
Like
of
Cocoa
bacteria
Cut.
that detergent
Yeah, he
leaves
can sit right here and
behind.
check his watch.
Lysol,
Yeah.
what it takes to protect.
Right out the yard first.
Yeah.
What?
Try it in the yard first.
Oh, of course. His face close enough to the house so that if fucking get a beef and it's going off and there's somebody there taking it, we get it there within fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Actually put a lock on it. That will take time to fucking get off. That would walk right up on them. But people don't fuck with them. I just know that they're there.
Enriching lives in the community
Hunters
is our
don't
number
touch
one
hunters'
priority
shit.
here at Harris Teeter.
No, they're not supposed to.
I guess it started today because when the cops were all on Ledge Road,
It's a
dude
really
fucking,
good feeling to know we made a difference.
as like
in
past
someone
Ledge
else's
Road
care.
going through the dirt bike parking lot, he fucking stopped at Ledge Road and was looking at the cops and shit. Then I pulled over to turn around and went up to where like the Indian entrance is, the gate. He parked in, he walked down the road and walked up, he just looked at me and went, I'm like, yeah, they're looking for someone. I said, someone's lost back there or something. And he just threw his crossbow over his shoulder and fucking all gambled. Started walking right down the road. When you get close to the cops, just fucking aim the fucking thing at him.
Yeah.
Deliver groceries. Harris Teeter now has refrigerated trucks.
But I don't know what happened. I want to find out.
Your grocery staple.
Because the guy was bleeding from his eye and his head.
Save big.
And
There's 2 orders with our digital coupon.
I guess he went through the woods at fucking Neon Marketplace and made it to the ledge road. And the lady, I don't know if the lady was with them or if she was chasing after him. I don't know. I don't think she'd be chasing after him. Maybe she was with them because she said that the female body called and said she was winded. And she said she doesn't know where she is. There's so many paths, but she believes she's headed back to his Neon Marketplace. Where she started, back to Neon where the cops went after they got this guy. And then they're like, you need to go searching for her. And right after he said that, another one came on and said, look, we have her. She must have walked out the woods. But when you think about it, yeah. Because if we go a little bit past Innovation Way and we park the truck, we get to the ledge road. So if we walk through those woods, you're going to eventually run to the gas line. Oh, it crosses over. You're going to run to something.